Imagine a world where a single empire controlled lands stretching from the deserts of the Middle East to the mountains of Europe, its influence invisible but undeniable. Every border, every conflict, every political tension we see today traces back to it. But what if I told you that the collapse of this empire still echoes in the wars and crises of the 21st century? Tonight, we uncover the hidden threads of a forgotten superpower, its rise, reign, and ultimate fall. To understand today's geopolitical map, we must first step back 500 years. An empire rose, ambitious and relentless, spanning continents, cultures, and religions. Its rulers commanded loyalty through both fear and awe. Cities flourished under its governance, trade routes thrived, and knowledge spread. Yet beneath the grandeur lay fractures, internal struggles that would sow the seeds of its downfall.
The chronicles tell us of emperors whose names are etched in history, generals who conquered vast territories, diplomats who negotiated uneasy alliances, and scholars whose writings still influence modern law and governance. From the battlefields of Europe to the ports of Asia, this empire shaped treaties and borders that define nations today. Its influence was everywhere, yet invisible in the daily lives of millions.
The rise of this empire was not by chance. Strategic marriages, military innovations, and economic dominance allowed it to grow rapidly. Cities became hubs of commerce, art, and science. Yet every conquest left scars, both on the land and its people. The empire was a paradox, a source of civilization and culture, yet a crucible of violence and oppression. Its story is the blueprint of power itself.
But why did it collapse? Political corruption, succession crises, and internal revolts weakened its foundations. Economic strain, exacerbated by endless wars, drained its resources. Add to that the rising power of rival nations, and a once mighty empire was reduced to a shadow of itself. Its fall was not sudden. It was a slow, inevitable unraveling, a lesson in the fragility of even the greatest human institutions. Consider this. At its peak, the empire controlled over a third of the world's population. It enforced laws across continents, yet millions lived under fear of famine, taxation, and conscription. Entire cities were relocated, entire communities displaced, all in the name of expansion. And yet, today, its name barely whispers through history books, its true impact hidden beneath layers of modern politics. Look at the Middle East today. Borders carved after its fall, new nations formed, yet ethnic tensions and conflicts remain. European alliances trace back to treaties dictated by its collapse. Even in South Asia, disputes over territory and power mirror the divisions it once managed. The empire may have vanished, but its blueprint is still visible in every map, every negotiation, every war that followed. Some historians argue that if this empire had survived just a few more decades, the modern world would be unrecognizable. Entire nations might not exist. Languages, religions, and cultures could have merged under a single banner. And yet, fragments of it remain, in hidden archives, forgotten treaties, and unexcavated ruins. What secrets of governance, strategy, and diplomacy did it leave behind, still waiting to be uncovered? The story of this empire is more than history. It is a reflection of human ambition, resilience, and folly. For every achievement, there was a cost. For every conquest, a story of loss. And in understanding its rise and fall, we glimpse the fragile nature of civilization itself. The echoes of its power still haunt us, reminding us that history is never truly gone. It lives in the borders we cross, the conflicts we face, and the nations we call home. So next time you look at a map or hear of a conflict halfway across the world, remember, These lines and tensions were shaped long ago by a force that once ruled continents and hearts alike. The empire may have fallen, but its shadow remains, a silent architect of the world we inhabit today. The question remains, can humanity learn from the past before history repeats itself?
Friends, how was the story? I hope you enjoyed it. If you really liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to turn on the bell icon so you'll be the very first to get the next video as soon as it drops tonight. That's all for now. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.